Ever wonder what rocks are made of? How if you inhale oxygen, your body lives longer, while if you inhale polonium in a gas form, you die? Well, so did Greek philosophers, specifically Empedocles. He believed the world was split into 4 elements. Earth.
Ooh.
Water.
Refreshing.
Air. Oops, wrong type. And fire. Wait, no! Ah! These 4 elements, they believed, formed to make other material, like mud, dust, and others. And humans believed that these 4 elements were the only elements there were.
Boy, they sure were dumb.
No, they just didn't have enough knowledge or technology to find out. But that all changed in the 18th century.
When my daddy was born.
A French chemist named Antoine Lavoisier discovered multiple facts. He realised that oxygen is a key factor towards combustion, and with the discovery of hydrogen, he created the first ever periodic table. Yeah, it wasn't much. He only grouped the element into 4 sections: metals, non-metals, gases and earths. So not much of an improvement than the Greeks. He did predict silicon though.
That's what my computer chip is made out of.
40 years later, in 1929, we're now in Germany, and there is a new chemist in town. He'll be spitting them facts by noticing similarities in the elements. Word? Sorry. Johann Wolfgang Doppelheimer analysed the similarities in the physical and chemical properties in certain elements, and used Antonin's invention to measure each of them by their atomic weight number. He also noticed trends between these numbers. For example, he found that the average atomic mass of chlorine and bromine was close to the atomic mass of iodine. With these, he managed to split them into groups of 3 of mass.
These sets of elements became known as Doppelheimer triads.
Hey, that's my job! At this point, we now have 53 elements, but that all changed in 1860. More people in Germany made a breakthrough discovery. They concluded that hydrogen would be assigned the atomic weight of 1, and that any other elements would be decided by the comparison from hydrogen. For example, magnesium is 12 times heavier than hydrogen, so that would have the atomic weight of 12. Then, John Newland in England arranged the elements in the periodic table into atomic mass, so hydrogen would be at the start, and something like tungsten would be last. One thing he noticed was that after every 8 elements, they seemed to have similar properties.
I see after every 8 elements, the elements look similar. Wow, what a cool Easter egg! Anyway, I'm going to change the course of science by calling these the law of octaves and separating them from the other elements. Oh, and also, these elements are the only elements. So, because I am right and you other dumb scientists aren't, I'm not going to leave any gaps for future elements that won't be discovered.
Now moving on to Russia. Wow, there are a lot of countries adding to the periodic table. Dmitry Mendeleev created a framework that would become the modern periodic table, and unlike that self-centered, know-it-all British chemist, he left gaps for the elements he didn't know. But here is a picture of him, because he deserves everyone to know who he was and how impressive his work is.
Hair loss.
Finally, it is now the 20th century. Society has got a lot more advanced, with inventions like the phone, aeroplanes, washing machines, and, most importantly,
M&M's. The flavors are melting my tongue.
can you ever... Just stop.
What?
Just go over there. Just go over there. Further? Just a bit. There we go. Anyways, in the 20th century, the particle accelerator was made, something that was not possible in the 19th century. In short, the particle accelerator used an electrical current to slam 2 particles towards each other to basically merge them together. It's like mixing 2 colours of Play-Doh together. It forms a brand new colour. These were then added to the periodic table to now make a whopping 155 elements. The periodic table has changed a lot over time, from 4 elements all the way to 155. But the aim has still stayed the same throughout the whole thing, to discover what things are made of. Okay, George, you can come out now. Have you learned anything today?
Yeah, I learned if you replace oxygen in the room with arsenic, you will die.
That's not... Okay. You're right. Cyanide does kill people while oxygen doesn't. Who would have knew?
I know. That's why you were talking. I replaced all the oxygen in the air with arsenic.
Wait, what?
Yay! Bye, everybody. And remember, the cat may bite, but I have dynamite.